leave or anything.
Yay.
I'm in the conference room again, and now this time there's no one behind me. They're all moving a bunch of crap in front of me. And Gwen, I didn't know you had a twin sister, so that's fantastic. So welcome.
I
To the
do.
virtual. You do? That's so wonderful. Welcome to the virtual comedy show, and interestingly, welcome to the end of democracy, everybody.
Yay!
Is it irony or dumb luck that the bought and paid for section of the Supreme Court picked the days before Independence Day to announce that this would be the last Independence Day? I have no idea. But hey, we still have a couple days, so we can still have a good show. And I will leave it to Patty, one of our stars, Patty Vasquez, to melt about this. And I'll leave it to our other star, Steve Goody, to sing a song about it if he does or not. And I will try to slip under the radar and buy that place in Yemen I've had my eye on at this point. So, okay. We also have amazing guests, a super favorite, funny, wonderful comedian. Now my connection's unstable. Can you still hear me?
Mostly.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
We have a super wonderful, funny comedian, Gwen Sunkel, which I've always loved as a person and a love. And of course, legend and from the parody business, right there, Dr. Demento's sidekick herself, Sulu Dubo, everybody. Sulu. Let's hear it, Sulu. And now I would like to panic about the Supreme Court and the debate. Oh, okay. Panic over. Here we go. I watched 2 minutes of the debate, and that was it. I heard that there was a Republican and Democrat drinking game for the debate. The Republicans drank every time Biden stared off into space, and the Democrats drank every time Trump lied. 2 million registered voters died of alcohol poisoning. So it could have been 4 million, actually. I don't know why I say registered voters. So hey, then it's been it's been 7 days, folks. Then the Supreme Court destroyed all precedent and overturned the Chevron decision, making judges the final say in all matters of gender, medicine, science, healthcare, and how many times you can punch Rand Paul over yard clippings. I know this is all scary stuff, isn't it? And then today, the court of the Unified Reich gave immunity to the president for official acts, leaving it up to the lower courts to decide what the parameters of those are. And I can't wait for tomorrow. Will ketchup tossing be made an official Olympic sport? I don't know. I can't wait. I mean, will we be adding orange to the flag? I can just wait for stars, stripes, and tangerines. I can't wait. Okay. Well, let's go on before I move to Belgium. My wife's in Belgium, and I asked her to look at apartments. So I hope that's going to work out. Now, first of all, before we start with the jokes, because obviously we haven't, I want everyone to look at my glasses. Can you see my glasses? See that piece right there? That's a different color than last week.
Wow.
I was running in Juneau last week, right after we did the show, and I pulled my glasses off because I was sweating, and they split in half. So I had no glasses. So I can see shapes, and everything's blurry about 10 feet or so farther. So I came walking out of the wilderness after 2.5 hours, and I hadn't seen an animal in the wilderness except a human. And I'm walking downtown, blurry vision, and I see a very large dog about 10 feet in front of me, just lumbering along. I said, is that a Burmese mountain dog? Because, Alaska's rife with Burmese mountain dogs. Well, I said at the start, I'm not that smart. So you guessed it. What was it?
Bear.
It was a bear.
Yeah.
10 feet, 12 feet in front of me was a bear walking. Confirmed.
Cocaine bear.
Yeah, I confirmed it by taking one half of my glasses and putting it on my face like Colonel Klink's monocle from Hogan's Heroes. Hogan! It's a bear. Chuck, go look that up after the show.
Man, I thought you were going to go, Yogi!
Yogi! Oh, that's so much funnier. Where were you? And I am too dumb to panic. When things get nuts, when things are off the rails, I just stop and stare like Mitch McConnell at a Klan meeting. I just, for some reason, in panic situations, I do nothing. And I'm not savvy enough to get the phone out. So here's what I did. Bear, 6 feet in front of me walking. I went, hey, Bear. And he looks at me. And I'm like, why did I want the bear to look at me? I did not need. Now he has a choice whether he wants to attack me. And he didn't want to attack me. And you're right. Some dogs barked and he ran off for cocaine. Okay, so let's go. Here we go.
I love that. I love a comedian meets a bear, and your first instinct is get attention because that's what comedians need in life.
Everything I did was dumb.
That's why you're not street smart.
I did not stop. I know. I couldn't see. I did not stop walking towards the bear. And I went, hey, bear.
Not street
I
smart, not forest smart either.
No, I'm not any smart. So, okay, here we go. Are we ready? I wrote some jokes. None of them are good. Okay. Hey, part of Usher's acceptance speech at the BET Awards was muted inadvertently by the network. BET apologized to fans for not muting the entire thing. Because nobody wants to hear Usher talk. Red Lobster has launched a Flavor Flav menu in an attempt to save its brand. Yeah, because nothing says delicious seafood like a huge clock on your chest. It's shrimp o'clock, everybody. The restaurant got the idea because the Unga Bunga singer, did you know he sang the song Unga Bunga? He ordered the entire menu one day just because he wanted to save the brand. Now, the caveat of the new menu is that Red Lobster has not actually printed or made any menu. You go in and just ask for the Flavor Flav menu, and then customers are given a cheddar biscuit, 2 vape pens, and 13 shots of vodka.
Oh,
If you know
And a
Flavor
bear.
Flav, and a bear and cocaine. Okay, I didn't want to put that in. I think he's sober. Michael J. Fox, we all love Michael.
Yes.
He did a surprise performance playing guitar on stage with the band Coldplay. I know. Even with Parkinson's, the actor can still shred with the best of them. Sadly, this time with Coldplay, Fox chose to rock out with the mediocre of them. I have never liked Coldplay.
I'm with you there.
Really?
Every song they do is the most mediocre slop I've ever heard.
And repetitive.
It's sad. Oh my God, it's just the worst. Okay. All right. Well, let's attack them. And I love Nickelback, so figure that out. A group of thieves in Spain has been arrested after being caught with more than a ton of crucifixes stolen from graves.
Whoa.
I know. They will appear in court where they'll say to the judge, we know a lot of vampires.
And not a lot of Jews.
Not a lot of punchlines. Okay. Another, I decided, with all the horror this week, I decided to go as simple as possible, which you can tell. Another monolith has been found this week in Colorado. Did you see the Colorado monolith?
Yeah.
Last week, one was found in Las Vegas. Do you know there have been more than 250, nearly 250 2001 Space Odyssey-style monuments found since 2020 around the world? Almost 250. Some are saying they're left by aliens, and others are wondering why aliens only like movies about aliens. I think there'd be one alien. Hey, Harry Potter was pretty good. What do you think? So, okay. All right. These are all, here we go. This one's my favorite one. A new docuseries, American Sweethearts, tells the story of how the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders work full-time all year, plus are on endless diets, have a full appearance schedule, and make less than a Chick-fil-A employee. Netflix, I know, is that amazing? Netflix agreed on the name American Sweethearts after nixing the original title preferred by the team's ex-cheerleaders, Dallas Does Debbie.
Wow.
Oh.
I'd like to find that film. If everybody can find that, I'd like to see that again. How many people How many people have seen Debbie Does Dallas?
How many of us are going to admit that?
You can admit it. I saw it. No, when I was in college, they used to show porn in the dorm. They would sell it as like they would sell it as a fundraiser for dorm floors. And you would go sit with the 50 people and we watched Debbie Does Dallas. And all I remember sitting there laughing the entire time. But I mean, it was men, women. Well, we were all 18, just sitting there watching this porn movie, just cracking up because they were all in their 50s, in this movie. And we just,
how ridiculous.
I don't remember it being dirty, just stupid. So I'd like to see it again just to see if it's really porn. So has anybody seen it?
Nope.
I have never seen a bigger bunch of liars in my life. Okay. So if anybody can find it, let me know. Okay. I haven't looked, but I might now. Steve, go look in that closet of VHS that you've got.
Oh, right. I forgot about
that.
Hey, the NBA, if you got some money, the NBA champions, the Boston Celtics are up for sale. The majority owners have put the team on the block. All you need to take over is $4.7 billion. You have to still hate Michael Jordan and pass a 3-hour Boston history quiz given by Cliff Clavin.
Oh, come on. That was funnier than that.
These are all so well written and nobody cares. Okay. And the last one, because by God, I should cut them. Last one. It's 4 p.m. already. Hey, remember Chicken Soup for the Soul books by Jack Canfield? Remember those?
I love those.
Well, the company they started for those books just went bankrupt, owing creditors more than $1 billion over overspending and lavish buying. $1 billion. They hope to pay off their bills with their new title, Lobster Bisque of Satan. Or for Satan. I said that wrong. Lobster Bisque for Satan.
It's Brad Tassell, everybody.
I'm going to bed.
Yay.